Well, we're going to cross live to London now on the programme, speak to our correspondent Bénédicte Paviot, who joins us from there. Bénédicte, what is she going to try and do then in her speech?
Well, what Liz Truss, we understand, is going to try and do, which any Tory leader would try and do, let alone when you're just 4 weeks into the job, is try to unify the party. That is going to be clearly a very tall order, because far from uniting the party, what we have seen over the last 3 days and on this final fourth day is division, public infighting. And when I talk about public infighting, I'm not just referring to MPs who might be rebellious and who, after all, let's point out very fairly that she was not the #1 choice of the parliamentary party, nor the #2. She's the #3 choice. And clearly the mood is divisive. But actually, there is infighting within the cabinet itself. So at the highest level, you've got ministers freelancing on policy. So what we understand Liz Truss is going to do is she's going to talk about disruption, and she's going to say that, yes, change does cause disruption, but it will build a better future for the United Kingdom. So a great deal, as with any leader, let alone this leader, as I said, 4 weeks into the job, is riding on this keynote speech, her first as Prime Minister in this annual party conference, which is supposed to strengthen the party. So we had of course, on Monday, that major reversal, that major U-turn, 24 hours after she said that she wasn't going to reverse the policy, and that is that higher income tax rate and that 45 pence rate, that was, in the end, not abolished. So there was a real U-turn on that. And then now there is another mutiny brewing since yesterday morning, and that is over benefits and how much they should go up by. Should they go up by inflation or wages earning? And it seems that Ms Truss says that she hasn't made her mind up, but it seems that some cabinet ministers have made their minds up and are saying it should absolutely be by inflation. So a major challenge for the Prime Minister today, and it's perhaps very significant, we should say, that there's a national rail strike today, and that we understand that some Tory MPs have already left the conference, claiming it's because it's so difficult to get to Birmingham, but others just saying they don't need to hear this speech.
Bénédicte, I mean, hearing all that, I mean, there's even talk, isn't there, about ousting Liz Truss. How serious do you think that talk is?
Well, it's serious in that when you're 4 weeks into the job and you've just, as a party, gone through 7 weeks of a leadership hustings and having evicted very clearly a Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, from the Prime Ministership and from the Tory leadership after he won that resounding victory back in 2019. Also a bit dangerous when you haven't got your own parliamentary party on side. As I said, she's not the #1 choice. Also, #2, when you haven't got an election behind you and that democratic mandate. So there is a lot of talk about the possibility that she could be out by Christmas or that she should be also forced out. But it's talk for the moment. What will be the real test after this keynote speech today is what happens when Parliament reconvenes next week. I'm told there will be brutal discipline. Oh, really? How will that be enforced? And will that just cause a bigger backlash and a bigger rebellion in the Tory party against their leader, normally for the next 2 years, and that is Liz Truss?
Bénédicte, thanks very much. Bénédicte Paviot, our correspondent, talking to us there.